Do you ever feel nervous when you try to speak English? Maybe the words are in your head, but your tongue just doesn't cooperate. Or you start speaking and suddenly you forget everything you wanted to say. Don't worry, today I'll show you how to actually improve your English speaking skills step by step in a fun and natural way. Hi everyone! It's Lily here and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important things for every English learner, speaking confidently. Now, I know many of you can read English or understand it quite well, but when it comes to actually speaking, everything freezes. It happens to almost everyone, so please don't feel bad. Let's start by relaxing. Imagine we're sitting together in a small cafe. You've got your favorite coffee, I've got my tea, and we're just chatting in English, friendly, simple, and no pressure. That's exactly how I want this lesson to feel. So, how do you improve your English speaking skills? You don't need expensive books or perfect grammar. You need real conversation, a little bit of daily practice, and a lot of confidence. Let's start small with everyday English. When you meet someone for the first time, the most basic conversation starts with introductions. Let's try something simple. You can say, "Hey! Hi! I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." Or, "Hey, my name's Tom. What's your name?" Now, many learners make a small mistake here. They often say, "I am called Sarah." That's not wrong, but in the US, we usually say, "I'm Sarah," or "My name's Sarah." It sounds more natural. If someone says, "Nice to meet you," please don't forget to reply. Just say, "Nice to meet you too." Let's continue this little scene. "Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." "Hi, Sarah! I'm James. Nice to meet you too." That's it. Easy, right? Now, here's another everyday example. When you're at a cafe, you walk in and you want to order coffee. You don't need fancy words. Just be polite and simple. You can say, "Hi, can I have a small coffee, please?" Or, "I'd like an iced latte, please." A common mistake is saying, "Give me coffee." It sounds too direct. Americans like polite tone even in simple situations. So instead of "give me," try "can I have" or "I'd like." Now imagine the barista says, "Sure! Anything else?" You can reply, "No, that's all, thank you." And then they say, "Your total is 4.50 boe." You can respond, "Okay, here you go." Simple, friendly, and natural. Let's move to conversations at home. Imagine you live with roommates or family and you want to speak English naturally. You might say, "Hey, what's for dinner?" Or, "Do you want to watch a movie tonight?" A mistake many learners make is saying, "What you cook?" The correct way is, "What are you cooking?" Or, "What did you cook?" Remember, in English, we need the helping verbs like aim, es, are, did, or do. So instead of saying, "You like pizza?" say, "Do you like pizza?" Try saying it out loud now. Do you like pizza? Yes, I love it. Speaking out loud is very important. Even if no one is around, talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. For example, "I'm making tea." "I'm washing the dishes." "I'm watching TV." This builds your fluency naturally. Let's go to school or the workplace next. At school, you might want to ask for help. You can say, "Excuse me, could you explain that again?" Or, "I didn't understand that part." Many learners hesitate and stay quiet, but remember, asking questions is part of communication. It's not a mistake. At work, you can say, "Could you please send me that file?" Or, let's have a quick meeting tomorrow. Oh, one mistake I often hear is, send me that file, please. Now, this isn't terrible, but if you say, could you please send me that file? It sounds more polite and natural in American English. Another common mistake is saying, I not understand. The correct form is, I don't understand. So repeat with me. I don't understand. I didn't understand. I'm trying to understand. These little changes make your English sound clear and confident. Now, let's go shopping together. You walk into a store and you want to ask for something. You can say, hi, do you have this in medium? Or, excuse me, where can I find the milk? Avoid saying, where milk? Or, you have this? Just add, do you? Or, can I? That's how Americans usually speak. Let's do a quick mini conversation. Hi, can I try this on? Sir! The fitting rooms are over there. Thanks. I'll be quick. Simple, friendly, and perfect practice. Let's move on to travel. One of the most exciting reasons to learn English. At the airport, you can say, hi, where's the check? In desk. Or, excuse me, what time does the flight leave? And on the plane, if you want water, say, excuse me, could I have some water, please? Avoid saying, give water. That's too strong. Always use, can I have, or could I have. At a hotel, you might say, hi, I have a reservation under the name Johnson. Or, can I get a wake up call at 7 a.m.? And if something's wrong, say it politely. Sorry, the air conditioning isn't working. Not. Air conditioner, no work. Just remember, don't be afraid to speak. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, people will understand your effort and help you. Americans usually appreciate it when you try. Now, let's talk about emotions and small talk. Very important in daily American English. If someone asks, how are you? Don't always say, I am fine, thank you. That's correct, but it sounds a bit robotic in real life. Try saying, I'm good. Thanks. How about you? Or, pretty good, just a little tired. That's how people really speak in everyday life. Here's another example. If someone says, what's up? You can say, not much, just relaxing. Or, hey, just working on some stuff. Many learners panic when they hear, what's up? But it's just a casual hello. You don't need to answer seriously. Now, when you want to show emotion or empathy, you can say, oh really? That's great! I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds amazing! These are short phrases that make your conversation sound natural and warm. Let's imagine a friendly chat. Hey, how was your weekend? It was great! I went hiking. Oh, nice! Where did you go? I went to the mountains. The view was beautiful. That sounds amazing! I love hiking too. This is how small talk works. Simple, positive, and friendly. Let's go deeper. One of the biggest problems for English learners is thinking in their native language first. For example, if your language says, I have hunger, you might say that in English too. But we actually say, I'm hungry. So try to stop translating in your head. Instead, learn phrases as full blocks. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm late. I'm excited. These are the real building blocks of English speech. If you hear someone say, I'm starving, that just means I'm very hungry. Learning expressions like these makes you sound more natural. Another one, instead of, I very like, we say, I really like. I really like pizza. I really like your jacket. Tiny words like really, or so. Make your sentences sound smooth and friendly. Now let's talk about confidence, because this is the secret ingredient. Many learners say, I understand everything, but I can't speak. That's totally normal. It's because you haven't practiced speaking out loud. If you only study with books, your brain learns information, not reaction. Speaking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Here's a fun trick. Pick one simple topic each day and talk about it for 1 minute in English. For example, my favorite food is pasta. I like cooking it because it's easy. I usually add some sauce and cheese. It tastes so good. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just practice speaking clearly and confidently. If you can, record your voice and listen to it. You'll notice your pronunciation improving day by day. Another great method is shadowing, listening to native speakers and repeating what they say at the same time. You can find short clips, maybe from movies or YouTube, and copy the rhythm and tone. Let's try a small one now. How are you today? Say it again. How are you today? Feel the rhythm. It's not how. Are you? 2. Day. It's smooth. How are ya today? That's the natural American rhythm. Now let's look at some regular mistakes learners make and fix them easily. He go to school every day. He goes to school every day. Remember, with he, she, it, we add s to the verb. I am agree. I agree. We never use am here because agree is a verb already. She very beautiful. She is very beautiful. Always add the verb to be. Am, is, are before adjectives. I didn't went. I didn't go. After didn't, we use the base form of the verb. And one more, I am boring. I am bored. Boring describes a thing or person that makes others feel bored. Bored describes how you feel. So you can say, this movie is boring and I'm bored. Little corrections like these make a big difference. Let's imagine another real life conversation, this time with friends. Hey, do you want to grab lunch? Sure. What do you feel like eating? Maybe tacos. There's a great place nearby. Oh yeah, I love tacos. Let's go. Now, if someone asks, do you want to grab lunch? That's just a casual way of saying, do you want to? So, wanna and gonna are natural shortcuts you'll hear often in the US. But don't worry if you can't use them yet. Understanding them is already great progress. At home, when you're relaxing, try speaking to yourself in English. I'm cooking dinner. I'm watching Netflix. I'm cleaning my room. I'm calling my mom. Even talking to your mirror helps build confidence. You can also pretend you're giving directions like go straight, then turn left at the corner. Or ordering food. Can I get a cheeseburger, please? Every time you do this, your brain connects faster between thoughts and English words. Now, let's talk about motivation. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days you'll feel like your English isn't improving. But remember, every word you say, every sentence you try is progress. When children learn to speak, they make mistakes all the time. But they don't stop. They laugh, they try again, and that's exactly how you should approach English. You might forget a word or say something incorrectly. It's okay. What matters is that you keep speaking. Fluency doesn't mean perfection. It means confidence, communication, and understanding. If someone understands you, that's success. let's finish with a quick daily routine you can follow in the morning. Talk to yourself for 1 minute about your plans. I'm going to work. I'm meeting a friend. I need to buy some groceries. In the afternoon, watch a short English video and repeat some phrases out loud. In the evening, speak to yourself about your day. Today was good. I learned something new. I spoke English confidently. You can even write a short diary, just 2 sentences a day, and read it aloud. It helps you think in English naturally. And most importantly, surround yourself with English. Listen to English songs. Watch English shows with subtitles. Read short posts or comments online and try to respond in English. The more you live in English, the easier speaking becomes. Remember, your goal is not to sound perfect. Your goal is to express yourself, connect with people, and enjoy the process. So take a deep breath, smile, and say your next English sentence out loud. Right now, you're already doing better than you think. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself, because every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. You've got this, and I'm so proud of you.